Reese. Hello. Hello. Shay, you're muted. Oh, what? Why is everybody muted?
We're live! Yay!
Why was everybody muted? Was I supposed to mute?
That was strange. Memo, did you?
What?
You didn't get the inner office memo?
Stop it, John. I thought, no, I was like, is there some like intro going on that I don't know about?
You missed your TPS cover sheet.
Urian.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We're going to have to move you down to the basement, Paula.
Okay, bye.
Hey!
Hey!
Mr. Chris!
Woohoo! I made it.
This is bad.
Hi, Amanda. Hey.
Hi.
I'm like,
Hey,
welcome
I'm the
to
new
our
guy.
own little space, our little clubhouse, man.
Woohoo!
We're live QA.com, new stream, new website, new wares, all the same folks. Well, new people, Wade,
Yeah, I'm new.
down there.
Down there, down, over here.
Here,
Down there.
I'll fist bump you, Paula. You fist bump Sean, and he can point down.
Oh my God, next to me.
Hi.
Right down there.
Welcome to the show.
That was for you, Amanda.
Yeah. Mhm.
Amanda doesn't talk much. We're gonna get her to that.
Oh, we're gonna have to change that. I have ways of breaking people out of their shells.
Thank you, Miriam. Yeah,
So deadly with knowledge.
We put up this new website, and I just want to give a shout out to Empyrean Label, who did our logo, and he did our channel artwork. And so just kudos to him. He did such a great job. I love it. And thank you. Thank you very much for being there for us.
Well done, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, that is so professional looking. It's unbelievable. That is
awesome.
top notch work. I got to tell you.
It is awesome. It is awesome. Yep.
Oh, of course. All right. So you guys know us, I mean, because you're here. So I imagine that most of you that come to the show kind of know us now, but I'll let everybody introduce themselves. I'll start. I'm Anta Coins, and I have a YouTube channel, and I love coins. Paula, you want to take it from there?
Sure. I'm Paula Bloom. I have a YouTube channel, and I also love coins. You can read our bios on our website.
Hey, cool. Sean?
Hey, what's up? I'm Sean. I have a small YouTube channel called Blue Ridge Solar Hound. So, hey, look.
Whoa.
I'm special. So I'm on that.
Well, I'm happy to be a part of the newly relaunched rebrand. Imperial Nebel, thanks, brother, for hooking us up, man. That's a $10,000 project. Just make sure that Shay gets you that blank check you're looking for all the good work. Someone popping in there. Anyways, I've been collecting coins for quite some time, over 25 years, and I'm here to help instill some knowledge onto you, fine folks. Thank you for joining tonight. Let's do this. Right, Shay?
All right, Chris.
Well, I think I might be the new guy again for like the third time, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I just went through a pretty major life change, and I haven't been around very often. So hopefully that's going to change now. I'm finally settled in my new place. What's up, Amber? Yeah, I love to collect coins. I love to talk about coins. I love helping people learn and teaching people, and I love hanging out with everyone around me in this Q&A. Bunch of really good people. So I'm just here for the fun of it. This is my relaxation time. The rest of my life is work. This is play. So thanks for having me.
He only
All right,
he
Coin
only
Dragon.
he's gonna get to play. We're gonna put him to work.
Yeah, we're happy to have you.
Yes. Hi, I'm Coin Dragon, Frank. I have also a YouTube channel, and I like lasagna. I mean, coins. But anyway, yeah, I've been doing this for about 25 years or so. On and off. Kind of into varieties and errors. The Woody here and there. You know, one or two. It's always fun to have. And with that, we will go to the newest member of the panel. Dun, 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 dun.
Say hi.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I have a YouTube channel called Coin and Card Hobbyist. I've been collecting coins for almost 10 years now, and this is my first time actually being on the Q&A panel, and I'm very excited about it.
We're excited you're here.
Yeah.
We are happy to have you.
Yes. And good to see everyone in chat. Thank you so much, Red. Thank you, everybody, for sharing us out and being here tonight. So, all right.
I'd like to say something real quick. One thing I want to point out to everybody watching, everybody here on the panel, we all have our own YouTube channels. We all have our own blogs. We all have our own Facebook groups that we run. So we all have our own thing going on in the background, but we also love collaborating with each other. And that's what sets us apart from a lot of these other people that are, you know, out there. A lot of these other people are kind of, I'm not going to say selfish, but they kind of want to be a loner and don't like sharing the spotlight or what have you. That's where we're different. We love hanging out with each other and sharing each other's knowledge, and we all learn from each other, and we genuinely have a good time hanging out with each other. If you guys could see what goes on with us after we close the live feed, you'd probably be scarred for life. And also, don't read my bio because you'll probably also be scarred for life. So I just wanted to put that out there. So keep that in mind, guys. We actually love hanging with each other. So
yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
No, I wish we were more local. We'd all have a beer together.
hell yeah. I don't drink beer, so.
Yeah,
We'll get you that Arnold Palmer.
Well, and one day we'll have the coin bus to travel around on. So
yeah, that would be awesome.
Too much. The magic coin bus.
yeah, the magic bus, the magic coin bus. So, we are missing folks tonight. There are some folks who had some personal and family emergencies to take care of. So we just wish them the best and miss them and hope that everything will be fine. So let's see. We had lots of emails. So we took all the emails from the other account and we put them in tonight's show. We responded to as many as we could. Tonight we'll show some of the coins that we didn't respond to because we wanted to do it live. And then we also got all the emails sent up to the start of the show to the new email address. So right here, info@livecoinqa.com will be your new destination for emails, and of course the new channel. So we'll be.
Shay, can you do me a quick favor before we start?
Sure.
Can you mod a couple people in the chat? And maybe if everybody on the panel if they can type something.
Yes. Let me do that. Do a little song and dance so that.
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me.
Amanda's the dancer of us.
Hey, I tell you what.
What do you want me to do? You want me to floss?
What I'll do is.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Good.
Good dab.
Whoa. Paul is dabbing. Holy crap. Are you on
You know what? And
cutting edge?
I said fleek this morning.
Gleek?
I said Caitlyn Jenner was on fleek.
Oh, wow. I'll tell you what.
Don't get too cool on us now, Paula.
Sorry, Dial it back.
West Coast,
Gen Z, love you.
West
Somebody
Coast.
had their Wheaties. Oh, wait a minute.
Amber. I know. Whatever.
All
Mommy,
right.
mommy.
Next Paula will be freestyling in her free time.
I already do that.
I kind of figured.
I
That's
need
a very nice incomplete clip you have up there on your screen.
You like that?
Big teaser.
On that.
Yeah,
Army,
she's
Navy.
been scoring some pretty nice coins lately.
You have been. You know what? I should have taken up your offer and moved in with you, but I really wasn't into being your personal slave. So we had
My pool boy. My pool boy.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd love it.
I don't know, 55 double I verse and stuff.
I'll tell you what, I'd let you do some weird things to me for that.
Okay. We are all modded up, I think.
Woo-hoo. I completed my bachelor restrikes too.
I'm so blue.
Jamie. Jamie.
Woohoo! Thank you guys. 26 in chat. Woohoo! All right.
All right.
So this
Thumbs up.
end broadcast button is calling my name, so hopefully I don't click on it by accident.
Yeah.
What? End broadcast.
Yeah. The big bright
Amber heard what most people didn't.
I also would like to give a huge big thank you to Ida Herring. She made our old t-shirts and hats, and she was making up new t-shirts and hats with our new logo.
Ida's unbelievable. I'm still going to sport this one, Ida. Still sporting it. Sorry, I like it. I might even wear that trucker cap tonight.
Hey, speaking of Ida, she's up for our first coin. So let's get started, huh?
All right.
Email. All right.
All right.
Does this hat make me look older?
Yeah.
From Ida Herring, 1958D. I am really struggling with this one. Not sure what this is. Please give me your opinion. I'm sure it is something. I have just not run across it, but it is still puzzling me. Okay.
It's a coin. Oh, sorry.
It's a coin.
It's probably something really good because she's always finding good stuff.
Yes, she is.
Are we talking about the damage on the cheekbone right below the ear?
No, we're talking about the interior dye break by the tie.
Yeah, that I've seen a lot of these in the exact same spot. Hammer. Yeah, it's just a chipner.
There it is.
It's weird. It always seems to conform to the outside of the design there too.
The tiner.
Mm-hmm.
I think I already told her. She may or may not have already messaged me about this coin.
Well, all right. So very good. Very good. We did have a question from David Roberts. I have a question. What makes the cherry picker book worth lots of dollar signs?
You want me to take this one?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so there are new additions in the works. Primarily the second one that showcases dimes to dollars. And it's not out yet for the obvious reasons. Coronavirus put the kibosh on the actual release date of that book and put it out much longer than it needs to be. So people are actually paying through the nose for the older editions that are out. My recommendation is that you don't pay $100, $200 for those books. If you absolutely need one, grab yourself a copy of the digital version, which can be found on Amazon.
For like $14. Nice.
$14. Yeah, I would say we're going to be looking, from the last time I heard, Whitman has it for first quarter of next year. So we've still got quite a ways to go. It was supposed to release, I think, in like April, but yeah.
I think that the older ones are always going to have some collector value just because of JT Stanton.
Yeah. For the people that do know him, he's not around anymore. So
right.
Yeah.
It's just such a huge body of work that went into that whole thing.
Yeah.
Let's also not forget, the good old fashioned supply and demand. I mean, let's be honest, this hobby is growing. There are more and more people interested in varieties every day. I mean, just look at the groups that specialize in varieties. We're now seeing, Robert Adams has a group specifically for cuds on Facebook. Art has a group specifically for RPMs. There's a Shield Scent double dye group. I mean, this stuff is growing. More and more people are getting into it, and everybody wants these books because some of this information just isn't online. So yeah, and always look at places like used bookstores. There's a bunch of online marketplaces where you can find stuff like that you won't find in a Google search. You'll have to look through their actual listings like betterworldbooks.com, and there's a few other ones. Check them out. I found, I mean, my library is growing exponentially, and a lot of that stuff I'm buying on discount websites. So don't forget to look those up.
Yeah, and like Amber said, the original publishing house sold mid-contract to a new publishing house, and they have different set of requirements before print. I know that Amazon, I've heard that November is supposed to be the new release, so I don't know. I go on Amazon and put 1 or 2 or whatever on hold. Put it in your cart. They'll notify you when it's up for sale.
Tie a string around your finger.
The original source of the delays is Whitman Publishing was waiting for the other contributors for the new edition, for the volume 2, I guess. And it's just one thing led to another, and it's crazy. Yeah, but do as Paula said, just do the alert deal.
So, Aaron Staggers, how do you feel about this red book I keep hearing about? Is it good for pricing your coins?
Yeah.
No, it is not. That's my opinion only. It has other great information on it as far as vintages, types of coins that are out there, all kinds of other stuff. But price guide, no, it doesn't give you enough grades in there. And everybody who picks up a red book that's new to collecting goes all the way up to the right side of the column to the highest grade and thinks their coin is worth that much. No, it's not.
Yeah, say when I'm a 65, what do you mean? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
No.
Where is Bartholomew?
You have to know the grade and condition of your coin before you try to price it. Period.
Hey, you know what? I'll speak for everyone here. When I was like 11 years old, I thought I could retire off of my piggy bank. So,
And here you are.
Here I am.
Hey, well, we don't know if you're retired or not.
Hanging out with you schlubs.
Hanging out.
The red book is the price guide. I mean, there's a lot of good information in the book, like Paula said, but it's kind of like a price guide. And Amanda, I'm guessing you're into cards as well. So there are lots of price guides out there for different types of cards. And anyone who collects that kind of stuff knows whether it's an antiques price guide, a card price guide, or a coin price guide. Those are full-blown retail numbers, and they're just not realistic. I mean, you can probably take about 50% off of those prices, and you might be getting close to realistic numbers. Although some of the numbers for extremely rare coins, those may be a little more accurate. But it's just a guide. It's just something to go by. But there is really good information in there. There's sections for some of the old, like, hard times tokens and some of the weird stuff that you might not see. So there is value there, but I bought one version of it. I bought the huge one back in like 2016, and I have never bought another since. So that's that.
I got this for $3.75.
Yep, and then you got the blue book.
It's got a lot of the same information in it.
Yeah.
It's going to go in the big show.
All right.
Because that's the kind of gal I am. I put those big dollar items up in the big show.
Just awesome.
You spare no expense.
All right. So let's see here.
I am, Jessica. It's blue skies and clear. It's actually been really warm here today. So thank you for asking. Yeah.
Copper Coins had asked, so Whitman sold? I wasn't aware of that when we were talking about the CPG. Was that true? I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
What happened? I didn't hear that. What did you say?
We were talking about the cherry picker guy. He didn't know if Whitman had sold it or not. Was it?
Amber's the one that stated that information. So Chuck Amber must have some insider information.
So do you want people to still send pictures and questions to check my coins since the other email's not up yet?
No, it's up.
Tonight.
No, it's up. That's how I got the rest of the questions loaded up before the show.
I thought you said the email was down.
No,
Oh.
it was until about 10 minutes before the show.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So next coin, FN.
Hey, Rico, yeah, send it to the new email, buddy.
info@livecoinqa.com. All right, from FN 1938 D OMM 001 FS 511, a whole bunch of numbers and letters are pointing out over mint mark and FIVA Stanton 511. So let's take a look.
See what the 411 is on the 511.
Yep. We got the obverse and the reverse, Mr. Buffalo.
Very nice. Hello.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
No,
See, Buffalo.
definitely looks like the 511 with the S, a D over D over D over S.
Over LMNLP.
So that was the year they decided that they were just going to use the dies that they didn't send to San Francisco and put that D on there.
Many times.
Many times.
Reverse dice, a lot of freaking flare miles.
Yeah.
I just love when they cut corners like that. Warms my heart.
Me too. Gives me all warm and fuzzy.
Travel?
Fuzzy?
Yeah, even through all that crud, you could still see that top curl of the S.
Oh, yeah.
Nice one.
Very nice. Thank you for
She's a
sharing
beaut.
that.
Off a third.
She's a wiener.
All right. I need somebody with good lungs to read the next one. Paula?
Ooh,
Oh,
I
me?
quit smoking a while back.
All right. All right. What are you implying there, Shay? Anyway. Never mind.
From New S regarding U.S. Mint bag purchase. I'm going to try to say this in one breath. Ready?
Oh, no.
I met up with an old timer on eBay who was selling his collection, and through private conservation, he let me know he has U.S. Mint bags for the 1959 Lincoln Memorial Cent. I asked for 1959 rolls because I want to use my Wexler book on 1959 RPMs to hunt some goodies, but he countered with the bag of 5,000 coins, laughed my fucking ass off. Well, he said he had more, which includes U.S. Mint bags.
Oh, we got the first F-bomb in. Dang it.
he sent me a pic of who had the over-under on that?
I win.
I'm over.
He sent me a pic of a closet full of beautiful U.S. Mint $50 bags of pennies from the 50s to 80s. It was kind of ridiculous and amazing. He has a 59D LMC for $565 offer to me. That rhymes. And a 1960 for about same. That's a 10,000 pennies, and I know the top pop for those 2 years is 67 plus all the RPMs and varieties. Is this a once-in-a-lifetime purchase, or are these bags rare but not super rare? I have the funds but don't want to pay too much. Your help would be appreciated on the pricing and opportunity. Whew.
I am not sure I heard a word after that F-bomb.
You had me at laughing my...
So, can we summarize that question?
So basically, he has an opportunity to buy some original mint bags of really good stuff, and he's unsure of the pricing. The only one I see real pricing that he offered here was 59D for $565 and 1960 for about the same. So
a whole bag, 2 whole bags, 5,000 each.
yeah, so 10,000 pennies for roughly 1,000, 1,200 bucks. Boy, I'll tell you what, it would be really hard to pass up that deal. Yep, welcome back, Chris. Sorry,
Especially
guys.
now.
You can dress me up, but you can't take me in.
So much that can be found in bags as opposed to rolls.
Oh yeah. Now, if these bags are sealed, I mean, wow, you can find all kinds of stuff in there. It would be really hard to pass them up if they're original.
You can find
If Chuck is still here, he may have a better idea. Okay, there we go. So Chuck does say it's way too high. So don't be afraid to counter offer. I mean, that guy might be trying to play with you a little bit. But yeah, that's $565 a roll. Chuck has a point, and that's pretty high. Those rolls are relatively common and can be found at coin shows and coin shops for a few dollars each. So I would counter offer, though. I'd pay a smaller premium above what they normally would be because of the fact that they're in bags, and you could find some really good errors in there.
Yeah.
Ooh, 175. Woo! Yeah, that's a far cry from 565. So that old timer is a lot smarter than you might think he is.
Now, if it was a 1972 Philly bag, now we're talking a different story there.
Now, Chuck, are you talking about mint stone bags?
Probably, because that's, you can get those rolls for $2 a roll all day.
Yeah, I see some quick pickups for 1960.
Mint stone bags.
1960 for those are just rolls. I don't have bags.
So there you have it, you guys. You just heard. Chuck sells a lot of rolls of coins. So right there is how much, if you are bidding on a roll of coins in a YouTube auction, that's what you should pay for them. Right there.
Nice.
Hey, he's been doing it for years, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. I think we answered that one. Let me grab the next one real quick. This one is another question, but it does come with a little tiny picture.
Someday I'm going to get a bag of. Someday I'm going to get a bag to search. I need to look for some errors.
Never mind.
Go for it, Coin Dragon.
Go for it.
No, I was going to comment on Paul's comment, but
Oh,
On me getting a bag, you probably don't need
from Pamela L. regarding Littleton. This is the best pick I can get because of cellophane coin is in. I have about 15 more various coins from Littleton that I have had for many years. Can get no info from company concerning these coins. Big shocker. Should I take them out of cello to photograph, or would that diminish value, if any, by removing them? Thanks for any help you can provide. Well, first of all, that's just Littleton's own packages.
Right.
Unless somebody collects specifically Littleton sealed coins,
Yeah.
it's not going to hurt the value.
There's no value in that packaging.
No, but that's not a bad looking coin in that package.
that does look pretty nice.
Surprising, right? For a Littleton, yeah.
So So Little Thing is basically known for selling overpriced, common date, well-circulated coins to unsuspecting buyers for extremely high premiums. But I will say this one here it's a very nice looking coin. I would not necessarily take it out of that cello unless you have something better to put it in right away. And definitely do not touch it with your bare fingers because it's a beautiful looking coin, relatively untouched. So if you have a bunch like that, keep them as is until you find, so Chuck's saying that could be a 66 or 67.
Yeah, that's a gem.
It's really nice looking, and I wouldn't take it out of there unless you have something better to put it in right away.
Yeah.
Now, are these known for discoloring coins at all if you leave them in there for 20, 30, 40 years?
That's a good question.
I don't know what they're made of. I don't know if they're made of the same stuff, as the cellos.
Looks similar to what the big uses, but
I don't know.
I'd have to guess that's been in that cello for quite a few years already. It's one of the older packages. And I don't even see any toning on it. Looks pretty nice.
You gotta be careful which materials you store your coins in. You don't want to have anything with plasticizers.
Yeah, my biggest reason for taking that out and putting it in a flip would be to protect it better.
Yes. That way you know exactly what you're putting it in and you're not guessing about, Littleton's, did they save a couple dollars on their packaging kind of stuff?
You drop something on that packaging and you're going to get a scratch on that coin.
Oh, yeah, it's going to get hammered.
Yeah.
But really nice grade on that coin.
Yeah, so you got to be careful if you have it in that plastic to make sure it doesn't get punctured or have a hole in it or any air. So
I would take it out just to protect it better. But
if there is, put it in something safer.
If you've got a box of 2x2s, it doesn't hurt to throw a packet of the desiccant inside too. I've done that with a bunch of boxes.
Yeah, and coins don't belong in the attic or in the garage.
Oh God, no! Especially in humid places like Florida.
Yes, but not all caps. Red. Red likes his cap.
But thanks for the help. That's awesome.
I know, he's awesome. Cindy and everybody, all of them, been posting stuff. You guys are so important.
All right.
Let me see if we have any more questions in chat while you're doing that. Let's see.
I think Amanda needs to read one.
Go ahead, Amanda.
She will.
All right. From T Collects regarding a 1968 D Jefferson nickel worth getting graded. Hi, team. This nickel in pocket change today. No joke. Comparing this 1968 D nickel to the PCGS images, this coin seems to be right up there. Also on the edge is at the beginning of something. What do you think? Thank you so much.
Yay, your first one. I got to introduce it. Oh, we're Stanley.
Yeah, I mean, that's not bad, but there are some gouges on the high points of the coin.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Uh-oh. Whoopsie.
There we go. Fixed.
Yep.
Wait, let me turn my TV upside down.
They're not super distracting, but
That's a heck of a nice coin coming out of pocket change, though. I'll tell you that.
yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Maybe a
I
teeny
think
tiny
that's a
something.
little fold over from
Full
you
over
get a
straight
little-
through.
sometimes you get a little bit of thinning from the rolling mill, and either through circulation or,
Yeah, that does look raised, doesn't it?
it can be, folded over into the fields like that. I think it's just a little,
Yeah, that looks raised.
it could just be damaged too, moved metal.
Yeah.
Chuck mentioned that it could be a strike through there on that edge.
Well, is it raised though? It looks raised.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell with the shadows there.
You're not going to get it on the adjacent rim, a structure.
Well, if you look at the very edge of the rim where it's beveled, it's all dark except for that one little blob. That tells me it's raised.
Yeah.
That's what I saw too.
That's catching the light where the rest of that beveled edge isn't. So it's higher.
Yeah.
Excellent deductive reasoning, sir.
Yeah, way to go, man.
Exactly. I had good teachers in school.
Yeah.
I disagree that it's sunken in. I mean, the light source is coming from what appears to be the top left, and if you look at that beveled edge there, it's all dark except for that one area because it's higher and it's able to catch the light. I mean, I don't know how anybody looking at that would think it's sunken in. It would be darker like a pit on the moon if it were sunken rather than raised.
But if it was a divot, that's
how would the
light a structure? You're not going to get that on the adjacent rim, part of the rim.
And it looks like there is some damage south of there, just a little bit, and it's darker, right? Like a strike from southwest to northeast. Something.
Take something flat and shine light on it, and then put a groove or a divot in it, and it's going to be dark inside there, not brighter. It's higher. I mean, I don't really want to get into semantics.
Well, so whatever this is not increasing the value of this coin.
Yeah.
It's a nice coin. Grade. Would I send this coin in to be graded? No.
I think you're practically shaving from it.
But it'd be a nice coin in my book.
See.
Yeah, this particular date is just, it's a tough one because a lot of the strikes are very mushy on there, like Chuck had mentioned, where you see the little nicks on the jawbone area. That's where the strike didn't completely hit its full potential. Those are actually the original nicks on the planchet before the strike. But you would almost need a hammered strike, especially on the for it to be worth anything. Especially those steps. As mushy as the steps are, it wouldn't be worth it.
The only 60s I ever find in pocket change are 64Ds. Every time.
Oh, yeah.
Every time. It's
over,
like there's not many
over a billion served.
Yeah. But they're still everywhere.
Dirt 30 with George was always collecting them and putting them away, taking them out of circulation for all the rest of us. I wonder how he's doing with that.
Yeah.
Who sent this coin in?
This is T-Klex.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I believe so. Let me double check that. Yes, T-Klex. That's right. And T-Klex has another coin. Let's go to that.
I think I put a couple of his in the queue.
You want to read that one, Paula?
Sure, from T-Klex. Regarding 2020 P Roosevelt dime with dyed chips, obverse and reverse with a toned scar. Hi team, hope all is well and am excited for the updates. Here's a 2020p Roosevelt dime with dye chips all over and an interesting toned scar on the cheek and under the eye.
Oh,
Please let us know what you think if there is room, or just feedback is great as well. Found more of these at different stages, thinking of starting a dye stage collection. I'm such a thrill. Oh, you would make our Jeffrey Schumer so proud. Absolutely. If that's something you want to do it. 100%. If it interests you, heck yeah, do a dye progression. Let us know how you do.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I'm always looking for other folks interested in such to have those chats with. So, yeah, I bore the tears out of my wife and kids when I try to talk to them about dye stages.
wow, that's cool. Of course, it was just strokes.
So the 2020 coins and the 2019 coins are riddled with dye chips and cracks and struck throughs. The quality control was left a lot to be desired on these coins, and they used the crap out of those dyes.
Right out the window.
Especially the 2020s, because they rushed the production on these. So, I mean, they are, what, Frank?
So think about it. They had to deal with COVID too. So,
yeah.
A lot of those actually appear to be like interior dye breaks because you have large chips with cracks extending out from them.
Those are cool.
Yeah, it would be really cool to see him do a progression on these. Same year in mint mark. It would be awesome to see a progression on these. I would be super. I mean, I am not. Believe me, Jeffrey Schumer has tried to get me to go down that rabbit hole, and I will not go down it. But I know that it still is interesting to see. So if you're listening, if you decide to do it, please let us know and keep us updated.
Yeah. We'll give you some hints on some certain years to go check out.
Yeah. And maybe give us permission to use your photos in our website.
Make an animated GIF out of it.
Yeah.
I think there's a whole side of the hobby I think that is like underrated, and that would be, you always see how there's the best, there's MS-70 or the top pop of this coin, but I think there's another side, and I think that other side has some value, and that's right before the die is no longer used. It's called the terminal state.
The seedy underbelly of the collecting world.
Yeah, and you can find some really amazing looking coins. So anyway, just a thought. Check it out.
Yeah, that's a great thing about this hobby too. I mean, you don't have to do anything anybody else is doing. If this kind of stuff lights your fire, do it. Heck yeah. I mean, and make the best collection of the dye progression that you can find. Try to have the best of whatever you're doing. I mean, I think it's exciting. I think it's exciting that he knows what dye progression.
I know.
Some of the last coins would have to be ones with big old cuts on them too.
That's right, Wanda. Fire.
I always talk about depth to a collection. That kind of stuff really does add some unique things to your collection.
It does.
All right. We have one more from T Collects. Amanda, do you want to do this one?
Sure. From T Collects regarding a 1938D Buffalo nickel. 1938D Buffalo nickel with a possible repunched mint mark and interesting things going on in the date and under the main feather.
Hey, I love his little green arrows. That's his heart.
That's the one I meant to show first. But
Look at that. Isn't that pretty?
yeah, that's
Pretty.
Oh, man. That's a
It's
nice
crisp.
one.
It's clean.
Look at
That
that.
is incredibly. Oh my God, that reverse strike is awesome.
Yeah,
I would probably like something like that in my collection too.
Mm-hmm.
that is
I like
fantastic.
when they're worn out, they're just kind of weird. But Ankh ones are just art.
She's
it's
a beauty.
definitely one of my favorite fields when it's all beautiful like that. Oh my gosh.
And look at that. There's no nicks on the foreleg, which is like a main target on these. I have a PCGS Mid-State 66, and I think this one is cleaner than that one. It's
Yeah.
crazy. This one, it's a nice one.
I mean,
Fairly
you
well
don't see a
centered.
lot of flow. There's no flow lines, dye deterioration. I mean, it's beautiful.
So I guess we should get to the the
Can
question.
I have it? Yes, you can send it to me.
Hold on, let's wipe up the drool.
Rubber meets the
All right.
Wait a minute.
All right,
Yeah.
where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Now you know what's interesting is that
Oh, awesome! Easy coins.
I looked at this for a while.
38D.
Yeah. The unfortunate thing about it is that there looks to be in the cherry pickers guide, there looks to be another bit of metal sticking out of the D on the right hand side for the RPM. That's similar looking to this, but I can't see it, so I don't see any of the other.
What about 006? Or I mean, there's several.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to look up Wexler's Buffalo book.
Want me to share my
I'm
screen?
Yeah,
I'm looking right.
go for it.
So this was one I was looking at.
Punch operator was one item at that morning.
Yeah. Let's see that mark on the right side. That's the one I was.
Yeah, you can see the secondary D.
Oh, right
curve.
there.
Yeah,
Right there, yeah. Okay, I see what you're talking about.
a horn.
Yep. I see now what you're talking about. Yep, 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 yep.
Oh.
What about WRPM 9? No.
It does, the position doesn't match.
No.
Although this mid-mark style looks different.
With the lighting, you should be able to see that little horn if it's there.
I kind of see flat shelf-like doubling on the top right of the curve of the D.
Yeah.
I see that too. Good call out.
It's ribbon thin.
Yep. What's up,
That's
Sylvia?
And
Hey, SJ.
Look up numbers. Let me know what you think. Paula, would you look up numbers? Let me know what you think. Look up. Oh, on your slabs, AZ? Yeah, absolutely. You want to shoot me a message?
oh, cool. There you go.
Um,
I'd like to see
yeah, I'm not really sure what you want me to look up. If you just want me to look up the number or, yeah, just shoot me a message, AZ.
All right.
I'd be happy to do that.
Hey, a quick question for SJ. What exactly are your mixed adventures?
Well, here, can you put that down for a second, Shay?
Yeah.
What are you laughing at, Shay?
This is her mixed
Yeah,
adventure.
she got her shirt
There
too.
we go.
Awesome.
I
I
buy
buy coins.
coins.
I can't wear mine in my neighborhood.
SJ has had this logo for a long, 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 long time. many years.
Hey, Paula, there's something missing off that shirt. It should say, I buy high-end coins.
Mine would say Woody coins.
Sean, I buy any coins that tickle my fancy. I have coins. I've said it before. My kids are going to go through my collection and go, what is this? What was she thinking? I don't know.
What's this? And then, and then they find out how much your coins are worth, and then they'll sing a different tune.
Yeah, that's all right.
Like
Look, they messed this one up. It struck twice.
Stop telling everybody. I don't need somebody breaking in my house. I don't have any coins. My coins are crap.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah, you were about ready to dish out your address for that Buffalo nickel.
I really want that buffalo nickel. That was beautiful.
SJ catches the occasional bass too there.
SJ, I'm going down to SJ's. I'm going to SJ's October 27th, and her and I are going to Mexico. And we may never come back.
Doing some trick or treating.
Maybe.
I smell trouble.
And I'm going to stop at Sean's on the way and raid his refrigerator.
Yeah, nothing but fruits and vegetables.
I'm good with that. I like fruits and vegetables.
It'll give you a nice colon cleanse before you go on your merry way.
I don't need any help with that. I got that covered.
On that note,
I got that covered. I'm on fleek.
All right, I think I'll take this one. I'm familiar with Adam's 54 S over D FS 501. He sent this to me. I was just glossing over it. Good evening, panel. Welcome back. Thank you, sir. I have been anxiously awaiting your return. So I cherry-picked this coin for $33 a couple weeks ago off of eBay. I wasn't sure if it was the variety or not, so I took a chance. When I got it in hand, I about freaked out. It sure is the 54 S over D FS 501 NGC Mid-State 66.
Oh, man. Even I know what that is.
I got some quarters off him, Sean. I got 10 rolls and didn't find a thing. Poor Adam. It was fun. I got him because you looked for quarters, so I had to get him and look for quarters. I didn't have as much fun as you did.
Adam gets the goods.
I actually bought mine from Eric. They had the West Point roll enders. Those were fun.
Ooh, look at that.
I know, that's why I bought them. And I didn't find anything. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
I know. I bought some off of Adam too. I didn't find anything.
Yeah.
He's found some.
I know. He said it's hit or miss. It was worth it. It was fun. It was fun.
It's so damn addicting.
I know.
Now I know why people are just going crazy over them.
Yes, that is a beautiful coin, Adam. Thank you for sending it in. You are now banned.
Well done. It's the S over D. On to the next one.
On to the next one.
That's like a cherry pick king.
He is. Good for you. I love that. I think that's awesome. I love it. I love it, love it, love it that people find great stuff like that. I really
Look at how sharp that is. It's crazy.
What's BRB and how does it taste?
Oh, wow.
Tastes delicious.
All right, next coin from D.
Okay. Let me write
Wherever I go, sarcasm follows.
Let me write these down. AZ. I need the grades. Well, I'll look them up.
Frank, do you want to do this one?
Yeah, I was going to read that one too. From D. Reese regarding 76S proof Ike. Evening, all. I was going through some of my desk coins, quote unquote, and came across this Ike. Looks like doubling to me, but also a little weird, and I cannot find it listed anywhere. So my question is it a DDO? And if not, what is happening? As always. What's happening? Let's see, what was the date again?
It's a bicentennial. 76.
Yeah, 76. I don't know. But it does translate.
I'm looking normal to me.
I see MD there.
I tell you, on the side note, it does have the Type 1 reverse, the big block letters, so that gives it a little bit of bonus points.
The plum diggity ones. Yeah, not feeling the love, man. The O is kind of truncated.
No, I believe that might be dye deterioration. You
Yeah.
could see some sort of notching on the bottom right of the letters, and
It's like wafer thin.
like that bottom right corner of the N. You should see.
Oh, yeah. It's wiped out.
Oh, Shay, can you remove Amber's comment up there? People are having a hard time seeing that.
Oh, I forgot it was still there. Well, I think. I was just moving along, doing other stuff. Yeah, this is.
Thanks.
That was tricky.
There's a stain up there on the G, it looks like almost.
I'd like to see it under better lighting.
Yeah,
Yeah, because this,
different lighting.
this
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That right there, that
Modification.
last picture looked seriously there, like MD.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Inconclusive, but leaning towards not.
Yep.
Right there, that's more true to like a true view. And I would say from that picture that it looks like MD.
Ditto.
Sure, Seamus, thanks for pointing that out. I appreciate it. Oh, for pricing easy?
Miss Kenzie.
All right. Let's see. Next coin from Terry S. Who wants to read this one?
I'll read this one. 2018 D Dime. I am hoping you can identify what is going on the obverse side of this coin. Looks like there is a plate in his head, his ear, and on the flat part surrounding the head. It looks like Frankenstein or Frankendime. Love your show and thanks for being there.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Just in time for Halloween.
Wow.
Ooh.
Stained it.
Wow, let's see. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a stain.
65, 64.
It's a stain that's giving the appearance of a raised relief. But I don't think there's any, it's just a stain.
Yeah, I think so.
There, above his head, too, there's something that looks almost identical right there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
On the reverse, too.
If you look at the back, you'll see some staining as well. That looks like a cup holder coin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's a sucker mount cup holder coin.
Is that the technical term?
Yep.
Yeah, somebody spilled their Diet Coke.
That's where it went.
Orange.
A Coke and a dime.
But that's a new name. Thank you for submitting your coins. We appreciate it and look forward to you being here and sending more. So,
And welcome.
yeah.
Welcome, welcome.
And another new viewer I hadn't heard from before. And they're in chat. So Paul M.
Excellent.
Excellent.
We like you folks.
Who wants to read that one?
I'll take it. Why the heck not? This is from Paul M. regarding a 1964 Kennedy $50 weights. The vast majority of the 64 Kennedy half dollars I have checked weighed between 12.4 grams and 12.55 grams, averaging about 12.48. The expected weight of a 64 half is 12.5 grams. This coin on the left rim view and both below weighs only 12.22 grams and does not appear to be worn down. Is weighing 0.25 grams less somewhat common, or is there a reason for its weight difference?
Good question. So I do know that 0.25 grams is the weight tolerance for the mint. And we're about 0.03 grams off of the weight tolerance.
Nice coin.
What do we got down there below the 6 and 4? Okay. Just a quick glance, I almost thought maybe a retained cud, but it looks like damage.
Maybe 0.01 grams worth of damage?
Yeah.
0.25 is off a quarter.
There seems to be some up here too, but I'm not sure because the pictures are a little bit fuzzy. Man, that's... Yeah, so I get them all over the place. I mean, when it's say 11.5, you want to check it to see if it's a 40% silver, because those exist. They made 1964 half dollars well into 1965, and kept making them. So you should always weigh them and check them. So that's good that you're doing that. You should also weigh your 1965s to see if you accidentally get a 90% silver.
You can tell by the sound.
Woohoo, 90%. Hey, Joe Sharp.
All right.
So different.
I'm glad you got that figured out, Joe. No problem, AZ. May take me a little bit, but I'll get back to you on it for sure.
I'll bet those are some gorgeous coins.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to read that?
From Mary D regarding 37-tone Buffalo and 59 Black Beauty. Could you all check out these two nickels and tell me if they are worth sending in for grading? I know toning seems hot right now, but I don't know what to even list the Buffalo for. I have 6 of these Black Beauties. I bought them from a third-generation collector who was liquidating his collection. 4 are 1958, one is 1959, and one is 62. Any help is greatly appreciated. Oh, thank you, Mary.
Just so everybody knows, we only look at nickels every third Monday of the month.
We only look at nickels when Jeff can't make it.
Isn't here.
I know, right?
Exactly.
I'm only teasing you guys.
Yeah, CJ, the short answer is always no.
Well, okay, so here's my take on this nickel. I think that toning is caused by some sort of cleaning agent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this one would definitely not be something that you would send in for grading. Yeah, I think this coin was dipped or cleaned in some way and eventually led to
Dishwasher.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. And we said it before you guys even think about sending coins in to be graded. Learn a little bit about grading yourself. You can go to PCGS Photograde. There's photo grading books. Have an idea of what grade your coin is. Then find the value. Use NumisMedia. Go to fair market value of your coin. Figure that out, comparing the different grades, and then find out how much from all the 3 grading companies it would cost you to send that coin in to be graded, the grading cost, the shipping, the insurance, the shipping back to and back, and do a little math and figure out if it would be worth it. Most coins are not. Most coins are not going to be worth it. If you want to do it just because you want to keep it in your own collection, you know, great. But if you think that you might have to resell that coin, most of the time having a coin graded is going to eat up any of your profit margin on that coin. So
now these black beauties, I would love to see clear pictures of the full coin next to a normal nickel. These are going to be tough to diagnose with these pictures.
Yeah, we need to see the edge.
What Cindy said.
Yeah. See, and Cindy said 100. I always say 200.
Well,
I always say 200, and depending on how much, you know, how much you paid for the coin, and yeah. So yeah, black beauties so improperly annealed planchets are really tough, or coins are really tough to diagnose from photos, like Chris said.
Yeah, that one there, I was actually leaning against it being a black beauty, though, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
From Joe H. Would you share some best practices for photographs? I'm very excited about your new website and this passion we all share for coins and currency. I use an iPhone and have a good working knowledge of it. I was wondering if you would share with me some best practices for taking the highest quality photos possible, so that when I make submissions to y'all, I've given you all the best to work with. Feel free to make equipment recommendations if an iPhone is unsatisfactory. You know, for pictures to send to us, unless you need a real extreme close-up, I think iPhone photos are just fine. But what's important is the lighting, the angle of the lighting. You know, zoom in on the coin. Don't hold the phone way up here and take a picture of the coin down there. Zoom in on it. Crop the photo.
Zip code.
If you have an iPhone, it's so easy to crop your photos, really. If you have questions about that, feel free to reach out to me and I can show you how to do it. If you have shaky hands, I think maybe that's what Paula might be doing. Build yourself a little shelf to rest the phone on so you can get a nice steady photograph and hit the button. There's a bunch of different techniques, but I think one of the most important things is the lighting. You know, soft white lighting straight down on the coin seems to work best for me. If you have your light on an angle or coming from the side, you're going to create shadows, and it causes confusion when looking at pictures. I've been fooled so many times. I remember a gentleman who had a 1983 who was hell-bent on it being an extreme double die reverse. Frank, you might even remember this one. This was back in the coin op days. And
vaguely familiar, honestly.
Every picture he sent us was just crazy. It looked like extreme doubling. There was notching everywhere, and we convinced him to send it. He actually sent it to me, and I put it under my scope, and there was nothing there whatsoever. It was all a play on light and shadows, and lighting is really, really important. So those are my suggestions.
Da, 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 da. There's what Mr. Shea's got. Oh,
Shay, you're muted.
Microphone.
I think Paul's showing you the coffee mug stand method.
Oh, nice.
Which works. It really does work.
You want to talk
something
about that
from that height,
Paula?
using a 12 ounce, I guess, coffee mug works beautifully.
I use my coin scale and a little like Bluetooth speaker that I have. It's like the perfect height.
Nice. Oh, she's going to take a picture? So there's also these little kits.
Apparently I'm muted. Whatever. I forgot.
They come with these little Barlow lenses and a clip, right? A little clip that you can also clip it to your camera, and then it gives you a couple of times zoom, and you can do wide angle and zoom, and yeah.
So this is what I do. I put it on a coffee cup, just to get the steadiness or whatever. I mean, I don't use my phone because I have a really good microscope that takes really good pictures, and then I can zoom in on it.
I use my volume just to make sure it's like the same.
And it keeps it steady and keeps it focused. And then you can just take, I mean, obviously it's not showing that it's clear here, but.
And obviously I have an incomplete clip showing on.
I know.
Dang.
Look at my extremely nice coin.
It's actually focused, but my camera's not wanting to show it.
Got one job, camera.
I know. Doesn't want to take a picture. Anyway. So, but it comes out really good, and that's a easy way to do it. And just set it on books, a stack of books, a coffee mug, whatever you want.
What's up, Shay? What you got going on over there? You look a little giddy. You know, Shay had that expensive German-looking kit.
It was 20 bucks. It was 20
bucks. That's not bad. They sell a similar kit at, believe it or not, Five Below for $5.
$5.
There you go.
Comes with, whoa, I'm throwing stuff now. It comes with a couple different lenses. So not a bad little piece for $5. It's worth checking out.
That would be a no, Shannon. I just got it. Let me love it for a little bit.
Baby, let me love you down.
Sing it. Let me love.
I will hold him and pat him, and I will call him George.
Ooh, I remember that. George, yeah.
What are you laughing at, Sean?
That's a bunny rabbit, George.
What are you doing over there, Shay?
Oh, you hear my light source. Here you go.
Light show. Oh, cool.
Hubba.
Buddy.
Hubba.
Man.
Wow.
I randomly picked up this 95 double die. I just randomly found it on my desk. Everything's bigger in Texas. Even doubling.
You've been doubling.
You've been doubling. I love it.
Look at the red.
Woo! Yeah. Look at Paula's butt. Woo!
So you can buy USB scopes online too, and you can hook them to a laptop. And that can happen.
That can happen.
Yep. That's how I do mine with my AM scope and everything.
I have one too.
Uh-oh. What's going on with Amanda? Uh-oh.
Yep.
I have one too.
Don't make me break out my 95D, y'all.
Hey, yo.
Hey, Chris, be careful.
Y'all.
I'm going to try and keep you in check, buddy.
What's up?
Amanda switched over to the other side of you.
I know. Now I'm under Paula. I don't really know if I'm comfortable with that.
I like it.
On that vein,
Frank,
I'm really
quit.
uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. I'm breaking out my 95D.
Is that a stealing? Nope. I'll get my
Do
84.
Do it.
And I paid a penny for my 84.
I didn't pay anything for my 95D.
Oh, snap.
Nothing, huh?
Nothing.
Nothing, honey.
Nothing, honey.
Well, we got some more coins. We're just,
Yeah, we're just goofing around now.
goofing
We
around.
don't just talk. We have
It's all
coins.
Paula's fault. She sidetracked us.
Did not. I can, though.
They saying?
Amanda has 95, too.
Yeah, mine's so much nicer than that one.
Yeah. Oh, it cost penny.
Tell it, Amanda. Poor Amanda. She got one and it's just zinc rotted all the crap. So
She's
sad.
got that other 84 I had that's almost in the same shape.
Yeah, I cry a little bit every time I find a double die on a Zinkin, I swear. And it's all.
It's the polish
Oh,
show. It's the
all of a sudden
polish
the
show.
copper's not there, and
Look at me. It's the polish show.
Oh boy, there it is.
No. That's just my measly 95p.
That you found.
I
throw
don't know where
the
my 95p is.
What's up, hi ho?
That's it. Nice D you got there.
All right, let me grab the next question so we can finish this up.
Quickly,
Then we
before
can
this really deteriorates.
Yeah, before it gets a little out of hand. All right, so Shannon Smith sent a coin. 1911 V nickel. Hey guys, wanted to see what your thoughts would be on this V nickel. It looks to me like either some kind of lamination issue or possibly a cud that has dropped off the coin. I believe it is something because the reverse shows effects of the issue as well in the same area. Tell me what you think. This coin is not in great condition, but I tried to cherry pick something. Thanks for your advice.
Excellent.
Awesome.
We got some more cherry pickers out there now.
Yeah.
I like V nickels.
I like big nickels too.
V for victory.
Except when they have.
I mean 5.
Staples and V nickels don't go well together.
What about staples and 95D double dice?
He is for Theo.
So we're having a little technical difficulty. Some of the
How about
pictures
Staples and 1955 double dice? Oh snap!
Shut up, Paula. That's it.
Oh, damn.
Everybody that wants to know Paula's address, PM me after the show.
It'll cost you, though.
It'll cost you though.
It will cost you. And if I charge enough people, I can buy my own darn 55.
See, look at
The StreamYard police got him.
That's right. StreamYard karma. All right.
Staples and coins do not work out.
There was one picture that just crashed everything, so I can't show that one, but hopefully there's enough here.
Come back, Chris. I didn't mean it. Come back.
Oh, buddy.
They hurt his feelers. Not hurt your feelers. What feelers?
What happened was one of my scopes is compatible and one is not. And I tried to go to my better scope and it was not compatible.
Oh.
So, yeah, I'm done. I quit. I'll put my 95D away.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I don't have a 95D.
That makes me feel real good. Get that 55 off the screen. I'll feel even better.
I ain't done. Nope. I ain't gonna do it.
Oh, yeah.
She really put it up. She did put it up. Oh my god.
Good.
Really, the only reason I'm keeping it up is because I'm eating my dinner.
I hope you get indigestion.
Oh, I will.
I hope you fart on live stream.
And terrible, terrible
He
gags.
said V-Nickel was buried in the ground or something to that
I'm
effect.
sure that's not MD. Yeah, so this V-Nickel, does it look like one of the, like it had plating on it?
It could have.
1 and 2 o'clock there.
But
Racketeer nickel. Is it 1893?
Except it has cents all over it.
yeah.
Well, they could have been real dumb racketeers.
Yeah, right.
1911.
I think it was.
D.
I don't know what that is.
What do you think, Amanda? Metal detect.
Yeah, I think it was probably a metal detecting coin.
Yeah. Yeah.
That right there, that's some serious pitting and corrosion going on there. So, and if you look at the coin, there's some weird like purplish type of toning to it. So to me, this looks like a coin that was dug out of the ground and then run through a media or rock tumbler to be cleaned.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Oh.
Cool regardless. I always love, when coins get saved from the earth. So I'm a sucker for them. I'm a metal detectorist myself. So any coin that you can dig out of the ground and save and put in a collection, to me, that's a win. So
Absolutely. Yep.
And Shannon says another one. Who wants to read that?
let me get my magnifying glass out.
Chris does.
Shannon Smith, 1977. That's proof penny.
There you go.
Couple of questions on this proof penny. First, where is the best place to research proof coin values and varieties? Or do we just have to filter them out among what is listed by the normal sites we use, like Wexler, Variety Vista, Copper Coins, etc.? Second, is there anything up with this mint mark? LOL. Laugh out loud. I don't know a lot about proofs, and this doesn't look like the best example of this year, but the strike on the mint mark just doesn't look that great. And that is why I got it, hoping I might find something interesting, but I got back and looked and do not see any RPMs on this year listed anywhere. So what do you think? Die deterioration? Well, let's find out.
Oh, wait.
I think.
Yeah, well, Marty, back to you.
I can't figure out why his coins crash on my applications, his pictures. I just can't, haven't been able to figure it out. But for some reason, there's always one picture in the stack that just crashes everything. So anyway, after 3 crashes, here we go.
Far out.
That is a proof.
Well, she's a proof. Slightly misaligned.
Yep.
And as far as I can tell, that's a normal mint mark for that year for the proof.
Mm-hmm. And you probably are not going to find much of anything for that year on from any of the mints.
Yeah, 77 is one of those years.
It's like 74 to 79. There's
John.
a whole lot.
I'm not sure it's your fault, Shannon. I don't know what it is. It's strange.
No.
Now, I do like, if you look at this picture, okay, look at the thin letters on the right side of the coin and look at how thick they are on the left. I really, really would love to see close-up shot of LIB. I'd love to see a real close-up shot of the word in. It's just there's no way to tell with these pictures.
Do you think that could have something to do with the misalignment?
It could. Absolutely, it could.
Thinning out could just be wear. But
are those
where you're
abrasion?
going with thicker, though.
Are those like polishing lines on there? Did they over polish those?
I think it's impaired. I think it was like.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, and it's a shame because that's like a really nice cameo. I mean, I don't see any, missing frosting anywhere on the raised device. That's a decent looking coin. Probably did maybe, I don't know, probably mishandled somewhere along the way, but
Yeah.
Kid used it to buy gum.
if I could see close-ups like this on the word "in" and "lib," I'd be in love.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd probably be able to pick it out that close.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
could find it, that would be great.
Feel free to send more pictures in, Shannon, if you could. And there could be nothing there, but I'm just noticing that there's thinness to the letters and numbers on the right side of the coin, and they seem or appear by this picture to get slightly thicker towards the left. So I just want to look at those closer. That's all.
Yep.
That's all. That's all.
That's all.
That's not asking too much.
It's not too much.
Hi ho. Hey, hi ho. Hi ho ho. Hi, hi ho.
Super.
Oh,
Okay.
wait.
You know him as Adam C.
Oh boy, cherry pick.
You know
King.
him. You
And
love
we
him.
have reached the advanced cherry picking portion of the show.
All right, I'll go. Goodbye.
Go ahead and read.
From Adam Chambers, 1948D, FS 801. Hey, panel. I won this very nice DVR 1948D FS 801 Franklin last week in an auction on eBay. It wasn't attributed as the DVR variety. Shocker.
That's what called cherry pick.
Ooh, look at toning.
Gold seal too.
Just slightly ugly.
Yeah,
it's got that
beauty's in the
brownish
eye of the beholder.
I kind of like that golden toning.
I like the iridescent more than the splotching myself. Interesting. Wow.
Look at that dot in there.
Yeah, we see some separation lines there.
Bam. Right there in the S. Yep. Look at the jelly bean for a dot there too.
This is, it's really cool when the sellers have good, clear pictures that you can zoom in on and catch something like that.
So this one isn't the one that shows up really good on the tail feathers of the eagle, right?
Don't know.
I don't know either.
7/8. Oops, wrong one.
Wrong one.
Shake your tail feathers.
I know I'm not a.
Oh, I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's
That's
one
for
that's
50
like,
something, I think.
yeah, like super doubled on the eagle.
Yeah, there's a proof like that that's just bananas.
Yeah.
The proof is bananas. BANANAS.
See, now Wanda likes that toning.
Yeah,
So-
I do too. I'm with you, Wanda. I like the golden toning.
I do not.
I do because it tells me it's original toning.
Looks like it was in the house of smoke.
I like it for
You
that.
got so many
I like
people
it for
trying
that.
to fake. You got so many people trying to fake the rainbow toning anymore. Let's be honest. There are people out there that probably have figured out how to do it and do it well. And I just don't think there's any way to tell anymore on some of them.
Mhm.
This nobody's going to try to fake it, and it's so hard. The design of the toning, the texture that you got going on there. There's just I don't think there's any way to fake that.
Yeah.
Usually there's some really, really nice surfaces hiding under that ugly, beautiful golden toning. I see cartwheel luster
Mm-hmm.
on that coin. That's a nice looking coin.
Beautifully.
I'm with you, Wanda. Hi, I'm Adam Chambers, and I find bug bunnies everywhere. I'm a Looney Tunes fan.
DJ wanted to see Plur.
He wants to see Plur again? All right, hold on. Let's go back real quick. Let's get in.
Plur. Plur.
Look at
Yeah,
the
she's
dot
there.
over that too.
She's there.
Mm-hmm.
She's around. She's a firm. She's a fully back.
And you can say that because you're not wearing a shirt.
I can neither
Diamond
confirm nor deny that claim.
All right. You ready, CJ? E? Oh.
The lettre E.
Not sure that you can.
There you go.
Eh.
What's up, eh?
What's up, eh?
Shay
Shay.
went from being a Texan to a Canadian.
Well, I do
Grew up
have,
like right across
I
the
do
pond.
have family up there.
Are they French Canadian?
Uh-huh.
They probably don't like you then.
They keep up.
Damn Yankee.
Oh, I would disagree with that, CJ. I think
Oh,
it is,
CJ seems to disagree with the attribution.
and I think it is a match.
And I think Paul is looking that up as we speak. Or eating.
Well, I actually already looked it up once.
Oh.
All right. Let's move on to Adam's next coin, the Bugs Bunny. I gave it a hint earlier. Here we go. Who wants to read that?
Go ahead, somebody.
1961 Franklin Bugs Bunny. This is a very nice Bugs Bunny variety on this 1961 Franklin half, graded MS64, full bell lines. This is a scarce variety for 1961, especially with the FBL designation. You keep finding them, Adam, and it ain't going to be so scarce anymore, bud.
Well, at least in his collection.
Well, we've said it before. You can find these bugs, people focus on the 55, and
Blah, blah.
you can find them on any year. They are a die clash. Blah, blah, blah.
I think they do look more like fangs than
They
They
are.
do.
buck teeth.
They do.
They got fangs, boogers, all sorts of
Rubber
stuff.
shot.
Well, Adam finds the booger varieties, too.
Mm-hmm.
Boogers. Who said boogers?
Okay. Very cool. Yeah, I like them. I like.
Stick it in your
It's
face.
one of the few Flash series that I really like. I find the Franklin $50 a handsome coin, and a lot of people don't like them. But hey, it's all right. Whatever floats your boat.
Exactly.
I had a, if you could show me for 1 second, you know me, I'm humble.
Oh,
Second.
Yes,
Just 1
yes.
second.
Give me 1 second, and I will get you there. Boink.
I
Okay.
had this little beauty. I know my webcam absolutely blows. Totally sucks. But this is one of those old Capital style, single coin holders. This is an old one. This coin's been in here for a long time. It's got beautiful toning around the edges, almost a purplish, maroonish color. This thing has cartwheel luster like you wouldn't believe. This coin was probably put in here, very early on. I cannot get this to show good. But I had it for years and didn't realize until maybe a few years ago, it is a Bugs Bunny, and it's a strong one.
Woohoo!
Yeah, this bad boy is pretty tough. Let me see if I can get it under my good microscope here. I got to be careful. If I pick the wrong one, it's gonna close me down.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I had a double die hike in my collection for the longest time and never knew it until I really looked at it.
Unfortunately, when this camera loads, it loads upside down first. I always have to turn it manually. Ooh, look at that.
Oh my
Look at
God! Yeah, that's huge.
fangs, baby.
That's like Nostra. What's that?
Nosferatu.
Yeah. I always want to say
Now,
Nostra.
Wanda, you may like this golden toning going on around the perimeter. It looks so much better in hand. I just can't get good pictures of it, but yeah, I got that bad boy tucked away. Didn't even know I had it.
Beautiful.
I've been starting to cherry pick myself. That's when you know you have problems.
Adam, I don't see them yet, huh? I mean, AZ, I don't see them yet. I will keep looking, though, okay?
It's like being bit by the gambling bug. If you remember that cartoon. Speaking of Bugs Bunny.
Let me make sure they didn't go in.
From Ed Chambers regarding 63 Franklin Bugs Bunny. This one is very tough to see. It's actually one of the tougher Bugs Bunny varieties to attribute. I picked this one up more by the known dye markers for this very variety. Once received, I verified the Bugs Bunny teeth are visible. Check it out. Would you just look at it?
Would you look at it?
Another gold-looking.
Now that is hot. It almost looks like it was like manganese plated.
I love Benji's. I do.
I like it because it's ugly. He's got a big, round, bald head.
I just like it.
I do. I like those. I like Ike's. I like Susan B's. I like the ugly coins.
Walker's nice. I think Walker's
there's so much untapped potential there.
Yeah, that's whisper thin there. You can just barely see it.
P. Middlehand, I don't know why they called it Bugs Bunny. I don't know.
Because of the buck teeth.
They wanted to be, they didn't want to scare people away, I guess. Who knows? But they are definitely not like rabbit teeth, they're fangs.
Well, on the 55, it kind of does maybe resemble rabbit teeth a little bit more than some of the other years, some of the more prominent ones, but it's a stretch.
It's a stretch. Nice coin.
Yeah. Once again, look at that cartwheel luster. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And he is actually the first guy known to have a skullet. So
I love the skullet. I think it's fantastic.
Remember the wrestlers? There was like Typhoon with one, and Earthquake and Typhoon. Do you guys remember those guys? They had skullets. Big fat guys with skullets.
That's what I'm going to look like eventually.
Well, hey, I mean, it's a thing.
Top, man. It's getting depressing.
Paula likes it, so.
I do. I was talking to Ravenhawk this morning, and he thinks that Silver Seeker looks like Ben Franklin. Now I can't get that out of my head.
To go with the Skrill bow?
There are a lot of people in my area that have that same hairstyle.
Are you serious?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm serious. And there's a few that have like 3 hairs and they comb them over the top.
Yeah.
The comb over. And they're probably really long, too, when the wind catches them.
And they dye them jet black. Like, we don't know that they're gray underneath.
Yeah, like, what are you trying to kid, buddy?
Kind of weird.
Gosh, that's hysterical. People are funny.
Yeah, people are funny.
That's strange.
People.
I don't like many people outside of my coin community. I'll tell you that much.
Me either.
Amen.
That's reassuring.
Well, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife was like, "Ooh, that's gross." The comb over with the 3 hairs.
She's right.
Yeah, it is, man.
Yeah, we don't have that in Northern California, so
teachers used to do that.
That's a new experience.
She is right.
I had a
One of
couple
the
teachers
guys I
that
work with is from California. He's an ex-surfer, ex-punk dude, and he cannot believe this area. He is just mind blown every day he wakes up, and he probably regrets leaving the West Coast. I can tell you that.
Okay.
Spicoli and on the East Coast.
Spicoli. Like Spicoli. Okay.
David Crosby, yeah, I've been.
J9 regarding link consent. Need to move this out of my way. I find many mints, thin mints, either damaged or squished like this. What in the heck is happening? They're getting squished.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's talking about mint marks.
Yeah. Yep.
It's
Oh, wow.
a seriously strong mint.
Damn
Right?
right.
Yes.
I mean, is there even a mint mark there? Who knows? Will we ever know? Probably not.
It's a backwards drop 7. Look at that.
Well, I'm not really sure what Wanda means by that comment. Shave it and let it shine, but I like it.
Oh, that your head. I do too. Shave your head and let it shine. It's better than the comb over. I agree, Wanda.
Yeah, don't fight nature. It's
That's right.
no point. You're fighting a losing battle.
A lot of men like are super Hello, look at Vin Diesel. Hubba hubba. And The Rock.
Okay. Simmer down, Paula. Simmer down.
You guys get me started. Keep me going. It's your fault. So that looks like it's damage.
Christopher Rhodes guy keeps it pretty short too.
I think Christopher Rhodes is a sexy man.
No comment.
Look at my desk lamp shining on my skull.
What are you laughing at, Shay? Over there, Mr. Hairman.
Oh, I'm so.
Oh, no comment.
Chris is a sexy beast.
Shay, I love that little wisp of hair you have coming down the side. That really sets off your forehead.
Amanda, you can find
Get this little spot. Right there.
You need to quit talking so much.
Where the hell's Schumer with his cowboy hat?
As if I said that too. I know.
Amanda, I love you. You did good tonight. She's like, what I do? I read a couple emails.
She's probably thinking, what the hell did I get myself involved in? These people are crazy.
These guys talk a lot. It's really hard to get 2 words in.
Guys. Oh, sorry.
No comment, Paula.
I know. That was a joke at myself.
Paula says 3 words to everybody else's 1. So
I do. I have a little diarrhea of the mouth problem.
I think he meant cubed, not 3.
They do have an X-Lax for that.
I know. I don't get out much.
This is her outlet.
This is my hour. This is my show.
Yeah, right. Well, everybody, thank you as always for sending all these coins in, coming to our new channel. Check out the website. We'll be adding more information there and expanding and blogging and posting good info and links and, just as much as we can.
The whole night.
Share us out. Get the word out, you guys. We work hard at this and we love seeing you guys and we think we want this to be a place you can go to get good information that you can trust. We're working on getting a couple consultants, at least one that I'm really working on, but I'm not going to talk about. Hopefully he'll agree. But we appreciate you guys.
Yeah, we
What's up,
should
Rocky?
do, everybody. All right. Well, you guys have a good night, and we will see you next Monday, same time, same place.
Every
All right,
Monday.
you guys have a great week.
Have a good one, guys. Bye, Rocky.
Bye. Hi. Bye, Rocky.
Love you
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Chris.